Okay, the next game I'm going to play, it's Bobby's World. So I will open this up and we'll be able to play it. Actually, I'm just going to check one thing first. Okay. So, Bobby's World was a Howie Mandel cartoon, and this game is very simple. I think the last time I played this is when I made an article maybe 15 years ago. And turn this down on my end. Okay. This game did not come out. So there's been several high-tech expression games that have not come out, and I think it has to be that high-tech expressions when it went out of business right before these games were supposed to come out. All right, B is jump and Y is to run and throw. Okay, they didn't mess this up. Oh, you're right. Just give me a second. Freaking. I really hate this program. It's terrible. Okay, hopefully it's working now. Okay. I'm using this program called OBS, which, has its problems. Bobby, get in your room. Gee golly. Yeah, those DOS Mega Man games are awful. Bobby's supposed to be cleaning his room, but instead he plays Rocket. A is shield. Ooh, those are not cookies. Music's pretty good. Oh, that's no good. These enemies just fly right out of nowhere. The parallax in the background is absolutely awful. You should see that. It's just like a line. Yes! It's one of these games with like foreground objects that block everything. Bobby's last name is generic. I should definitely be using the shield. Haha, I used the shield, even though I could hardly see anything. This soundtrack is very thumping. Somebody should do like a remix of this. I like how you shield them and then they just start walking the other way. I'm like, okay, you got me. This is not as easy as it looks. It'd be nice if Bobby could throw a little bit earlier. Jaguar. Ha! The star like just killed the enemies. Using the shield is essential, I think, because Bobby is not a very good at throwing things. Just need some patience. I'm not sure what DPS is. Let me just go the other way. Damage per second. Yeah, that using the shield is essential. Like, you can't just shoot your way through. Oh, look, it's a little cute shooting level. Time for revenge, alien dudes. Can't shield this time, though. It's coming out of the shower. It's more forgiving than your average Konami shooter. It has to be, because the shots are random. Yes! Oh, it's the amoeba boss with some bones in it. It's like man-eating. You know, I'm sure that this game would have come out and everybody would say it's not very good. Obviously, they played some Gradius. And I'm terrible. I need to figure out the pattern better. Problem is, Bobby doesn't go very fast. Doesn't help that he freaking turns around. Yes! Bobby knows what's going on. Okay, I think I saved a screenshot of that in case I need to use the password. I just want to make sure though. Yes! Okay, at least we have a password. He's got to finish cleaning under his bed. What's under his bed? It's dark. Hang on the bar, press X. This time he's got pillows as a weapon. Okay. Enemy socks are after me. There's a hoagie. Those enemy socks. Got them. Oh, saved by the spider dude. What's he called? Manly? Music in this level, still alright. Yeah, this is better than Rally, which was a terrible game. This is just mediocre. It's not terrible, it's just, you know, nothing special. Ah, poor Bobby, he's crying. Guess I'll continue. Why not? Oh no way, this is way better than Bubsy 2. Ugh. Oh man. The grappling mechanism is not so easy. There's a bit of a delay before it works. Would have been nice as well. Yeah, there's this. PUBG 2 is one of the worst Super Nintendo games for sure. What's a bit frustrating is that in order to get off of the bar, you have to press X again rather than like B, like in most games that have that kind of mechanism. Bubsy 2 is bad because the game is broken and the controls are really bad. This is way better than watching the Super Bowl. I'm not even sure when the Super Bowl is supposed to start, but... Oh, it's another shooter level. Like, in most shooters, if you go backwards, you don't automatically turn around. If this cookie does anything. Nope. 6:30 Central. I'd probably be in bed by then. They care not for the schedule of us people living in Germany. Since there's no time limit, you can just go slowly. That's kind of nice. What the hell? Oh, it's... We're inside of the mattress. Does nothing. Music in this game is pretty good. I like it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I thought, colon. Hey, there's no boss. I have to admit, I absolutely do not care about football this year. Quit fooling around. But there's fish. So many fish. I think I watched this cartoon once. I think it was on after I had already gone to school, so... It's probably a bit too kiddie for... Okay, that fish does nothing. It's crapping stuff out. Crapping out eggs that walk. I don't know if this cartoon counted as Canadian content because Howie Mandel is Canadian. Probably not. But I'm pretty sure it was on, like, weekday mornings. At least in Canada. Family Dog is... I don't know if I played that game. I would assume it's very unremarkable, but maybe it's alright. I don't know. Oh man, saved by the cookie. Okay, that's Spike. Looks like a background thing, but it's Spike. Dragon Ball Z was on TV, like on Sundays. I don't even think it was on any station in Canada. At least I don't remember it. Yeah, right in the bubble. Oh man. Yeah, High-Tech did not really make very good games in general. Like last week I played Mickey Playtown Adventure, and that was another game by High-Tech that got cancelled. I think there was another one, but I forget. I want that cookie, but I also don't want to get hit getting it. Oh man, that's a new move. Why didn't they tell me about that? That would have made this level so much easier. Okay, you can't actually kill that guy. Okay, platforms. That fish platform was not obvious. Thank God for all of the software pirates that, you know, allowed us to be able to play such a masterpiece of a game. Although, like I said, there are worse games than this. How am I supposed to jump there? Oh, there we go. Yes, I got the extra man. The extra Bobby. The extra Bobby. Oh God. It's not easy. Can't. I have to shield more. The reaction time of Bobby is not very good. Maybe if he spent more time exercising and less daydreaming of fish. Extra Bobby. It's really hard. What were they thinking? Not sure the point of all these lollipops. I guess maybe if you collect a whole bunch, you get a man. Or Bobby. Ugh. At least I keep getting extra lives, so it's not a whole loss. Take it slow this time. That didn't work. Ah! Jeepers creepers. I know. Collision detection was not their strong suit. Okay, that cookie is too hard to get, I think. I don't think it's gonna happen this time, guys. The collision detection is not great. At least I made it to where there's the extra life. Just keep repeating this until I get it. Okay, you can actually disable them by hitting them, I guess. Even though there's no real indication that it worked. There we go. Oop, huh, I wanted that platform. Alright. Wonder whatever happened to Howie Mandel. He had some show that my mom liked to watch, but I thought it was dreadful. But I can't remember what it was. It's very possible this is like Howie Mandel thing. Deal or no deal? Maybe it was that one. Like, there's no indication that the statues are actually disabled. Oh no, you're right. America's Got Talent. That's the one. Like, that show was terrible. My mom would watch this show, and it's I'm like, this is the worst show on TV. Hey, it's the same boss, except this time it's shooting. Still on the air. Why? Yeah, that boss is dead. That's probably true. Bet the cowboys never have to clean their bedrooms. We already know that one. Let's throw in some horseshoes. Ay caramba. Uncle Ted's barbecue. How am I supposed to reach that? Run and jump? He's just hiding in his hat. What the heck has happened? Now the spider is jumping around. I'm riding the spider. Yes! The only TV I watch is like Link to the Past randomizer tournaments. Some sarsaparilla here. I like how there's a giant gap in the bar. It's like, what happened there? Uncle Ted. Oh man, I love A Link to the Past randomizer. It's like the only game I've put tons of time in the past year. I like Key Sanity. That's the best mode. I don't think cowboys had airplanes. Hey, there's a Bobby there. Do. You know, I think the levels have got easier. This level seems a lot easier than the last one for sure. Yes! There was no boss. You know, I've never actually played Dark Souls. If it's on Switch, maybe I could try it. It's a haunted closet. Who's in that closet? What's in that closet? Well, this. I read the review of this that I did like 16 years ago. 15, 16 years ago. And it said there's some part of this that was really stupidly hard. Yeah, instead of pressing B to get off, you have to press X again. I wonder who that guy with the hair is. The music in this game is great. I will say that. The music is really nice. Yes. Ooh, that doesn't work. You can't just like hold the X and then he'll grab it. It's not like Castlevania 4. Whoop, pressed the wrong button. To press X to use the spider to swing. They're puking. The tiniest Frankensteins, indeed. Okay. Oh, they hit you. You have to be quick. Oh, there's a full health refill there. Okay. In the review that I wrote over a decade ago, it said that this was the hardest part of the game, where you have to do swinging over 3 poles like this. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. That is hard. Probably should just use a save state there so I don't have to redo it again, because it's quite far into the level. Benefit of using emulator. zoom right through a shitty game. Yeah, I'm gonna use a save state just in case I screw this up. And I did. Cheating! But I don't care. There we go. Getting it this time. We might get to play another game if I pass this, so I'm hoping. Nope. I'm sure I was at a world record pace. And if only I could jump a little bit higher, I could just beat the level there. I could be like Billy Mitchell. Just edit my speed run. Shooting out some pumpkins by the looks of it. Oh man. I watched King of Kong, and after finding out he used an emulator to cheat, it just makes that movie even more tragic. Like, Billy Mitchell is such a loser that he cheats this guy who's beat his record. King of Kong is actually an interesting movie because it just like shows how much of a chicken shit Billy Mitchell was. Okay, there's like no real feasible way to avoid the projectiles. This is absolutely dreadful, the controls. Okay, this is getting stupid, so I'm going to do another save state. Oh, that's a better idea. Just stand behind the freaking thing. Except it doesn't work either. controls in this are not great. What was kind of shocking about that whole thing is how long it took for them to admit that he actually was cheating. Like, it was very clear. This boss sucks. But I'm pretty sure this is the last boss of the game, so I really want to try to pass it. Come on. Yes! Okay, that was the strategy. Like, he can't hit you in the top left and top right corners. Is your room clean? This isn't the worst game. It's all clean. Look at that. Yeah, this game is done. Don't ya know? RSP. Fred Porter, you do great music, I have to say. That was a good soundtrack. The end. Alright, there's some time. Let's play something else. What should we try? Star Fox 2. I'm gonna dedicate an entire stream for Star Fox 2. It deserves it. Star Fox 2 is great. I think that will all, like, the early betas will, or the early versions of it also require Hygan to run, so let's do this one. So, yesterday we played Real Shitty Batman. This time we'll play Batman Revenge of the Joker, which is an actual game that can, in theory, be completed, but probably not without cheating. Yeah, I still need to update the article with the full version of the game. So this game came out on the NES, and the NES version is way better. Like, you can't see those balls coming down before you get there. So Batman Revenge of the Joker did come out on Genesis, and it was probably one of the worst Genesis games. Like, this prototype is actually better than the Genesis version of the game. Because they just don't stop shooting. Like, how can you deal with that? I guess that worked. Yeah, I don't really like Star Fox 1, but Star Fox 2 is amazing. Yeah, pretty much every part of these statues, if you play the Genesis version, you cannot pass these statues without getting hit. It's brutal. Well, even that is not possible. Yeah. Nikes. Just have to go very slow here. In the NES version, you can see those balls coming before they come down. So it's actually possible to, you know, prepare for it. The death sound effects are tragic. The NES soundtrack for Batman Return of the Joker is without a doubt one of the great video game soundtracks of all time. This just doesn't do it justice. I don't know why Sunsoft even bothered to try to port this. Great thing though is that the SD to SNES can play Super FX games. How am I supposed to beat this without getting hit? You can't. That's just the fact. You can't pass these without getting hit. Like I said though, this is still better than the Genesis version. That's pretty good Batman graphics, actually. Auto-scroller, and my gun is terrible. Can I switch the gun? This is better. That blimp just keeps bringing enemies. How can it move that fast? I'm pretty sure this game is also a scene release, although there is a prototype of it, so you never know. Now this is much better. I don't even have to press the fire button. But that's gone now. Yeah, I know. This blimp is crazy. But this level is in the NES version. The echoey death sound is just really bizarre. Stage clear. This is one stage where it does look better than the NES version. Just takes a million hits. Like, you can't change the weapon either, as far as I can tell. Like, I don't know how the strategy. There's no apparent way to actually, you know, avoid damage. Like, maybe if you could use a different weapon, it would be okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll try something different. This game is just not very well designed. And probably not complete. Let me see here. How about Lobo? We'll end it off with the worst game of all. This leaked out in a bootleg made by not Pico Interactive. Yeah, you have to set the time limit as high as possible because most of the time when I've played this, there is no way to beat the enemy in the time limit. I actually bought the bootleg of Lobo. How often do I go to Japan? As often as I can, because my wife lives there. Slaughtering Hole. Yeah, this game is not done. That's why the bootleg was such a scam, because this game is not done. Graphics are great, but they focus so much on the graphics and not on making a game that was playable. Yeah, that maybe Rise of the Robots is worse. Yeah, I'm hoping to get back to Japan at the end of March or April. It's life as a climate scientist. There are not many jobs. Climate science. It's jobs in Germany. That's why I'm in Germany. Not many climate science jobs in Japan. I don't know the secret moves. I think that gun is sort of like a Hadouken style move. First unknown game was this overhead racing game with one level. Played pretty well. Only works in BeastNES. I'll make a page for it tomorrow. I think I'll have time. See, this guy just blocks. Like, he doesn't take any damage. Like, in most fighting games, if you just block all the time, you know, you still take damage. But in this, it doesn't. In the Genesis version, it's more complete, so he actually takes damage when they block. Yeah. Lobo's playing Lobo. Playing with himself. Like, I would say the graphics are pretty similar to Killer Instinct. But man, Killer Instinct was actually a fairly decent game. This is just not. It's Green Lobo. It's Hulk Lobo. I can't remember exactly which company does Lobo. Is it Marvel or DC? I don't know. The gun is pointless. He got me though. DC. Was he like a Superman villain or something? Or I can't remember. Damn it, I paid a lot of money for the bootleg of this game. Oh my goodness. Even Shaq Fu's better than this game. Yeah, like I said, it's so easy to, run out of time. Kringle. Where Kringle waits, sharpening his knives. So, like, in the final version of the game, there's supposed to be, like, this starscape in the background. So this game is not done. Definitely not. Ooh. Ah! What the heck is that? My strategy of hopping around seems to be working fairly well. This guy's sort of like Sub-Zero. I don't know about making an enemy that's based off of Santa Claus, though. What the heck? I know. Thanks everybody for watching, especially with all the problems I had earlier. Bigger than the Super Bowl. We're watching Lobo. An incomplete, crappy game. Jolly Saint Night. That's a good one. Boot to the face, but he's blocking, so it does no damage. Breakfast time with Lobo. This game is so bad. So much for all those silicon graphics. Nintendo Power did like a huge article on this game at one point, and then it was delayed for a year. And then it was never actually released. Okay, this sucks. I'm gonna play one last game. Shadowhawk. Shadow. I'm gonna have to find it first. Let's see here. Where did I put it? I have so much SNES stuff that sometimes it's hard to find everything. Let's see here. Unreleased. It's not there. We'll play Little Magic. Okay. It seems my emulator has crashed. I just say SNES because saying SNES all the time is tedious. I think when I was a kid, I said Super Nintendo. Okay, Little Magic crashed, so I'll pay Pinky instead. Pinky. So this was an Amiga game. This actually came out on Amiga, and I'm pretty sure the Amiga version is better. Might as well go with default. Probably not, because the Amiga's... What the heck happened? I pressed A and then he left. It's like... Screw actually going into a level. Just leave. It would be nice if it prompted if you wanted to leave, rather than just automatically leaving. If I recall correctly, this game is terrible. But we'll see. Super. Okay. There's an arrow pointing down. Okay. I just pressed A and that happened. Oh, I think I remember. You have to use this thing. This is called Pinky. So this game... Oh, I pressed A again. Oh. Oh. So Pinky is an Amiga game. And they were porting it to the Super Nintendo. But this game is definitely not finished. So if you see Pico Interactive selling this game. It is not finished. And you see on the very, like, right here, there's like a graphical glitch here. Okay, that spike hurts. Takes forever for him to recover from the hit. I'm not supposed to, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get onto that thing. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. Maybe I'll load up the actual text I wrote for this game. Maybe it'll give a hint. My review says nothing. I can boot it up if you want. I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to get past this. Maybe I'll try a different planet. Maybe that'll work. By squirrel. Just this a little bit. Don't even have to play levels. Just keep going. Whoop. I pressed. It doesn't prompt you to leave. I fast forward though. Let me sideways because my camera's crooked. That might be better. Maybe this will actually play something that's interesting. Down arrow again. This is really hard to figure out. Slow motion. No idea why it's so slow. Anyway, this was posted on Unseen64, this prototype. I think they got it directly from one of the developers. Yeah, for some reason it's very slow. Give it a reset. This one looks interesting. It looks like they put a lot of effort into getting all the graphics and levels done, but the gameplay is very incomplete. I don't know the purpose of those flowers, but okay. That egg is sure running. Those angry dudes are after me. I must have to take those to that arrow point, I think. Maybe. We'll see. No, it's just gonna run around. Bobby's World was a lot better than this, I think. Sinks like a stone. Jumping out of the water is not so easy. Yeah, you can see how broken it is there. Well, I think it's past 10 o'clock here. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this. I stop recording.